I just break it loose, and the thing just wants to go.
Now, you had to hustle back to the pits before that race to get a drive shaft fixed. That kind of stuff happens a lot, isn't it? You really have to think on your feet and work fast.
Yeah, it happens once in a while, and it's just lucky that, you know, me and my crew, you know, we can get the teamwork together and get it done fast. And we got it done in time, and now we're back to race. Everything's ready.
Well, let's conclude with round 2, and in a bye run, it's going to be John Breen out of Jefferson City, Missouri, in Mad Dog, and that all has to do with round 1 you see here.
That's right. What happened with Master Disaster, since he did go out of bounds and he was disqualified, he should have been the one to run against Mad Dog, but since he's disqualified, Mad Dog gets a bye.
Well, he's set, ready to go. Here he goes.
And, of course, in this bye run, he's not going to run real hard. Now, he's running just to make sure everything's working all right, so when he's in that semifinal round, he'll know the truck's ready to go. So he takes a nice, easy run. There's no time to worry about, and he makes it through fine.
So John Breen makes a good run. And next, it's going to be the semifinals. And the monster truck to beat. Could it be USA 1? Can Dave Wyzorik do it in Nightlife? We'll find out right after this. Ready for the Final 4. It'll be Leadfoot taking on USA 1. The driver, Rod Litzow, up against Ron Dennis. And then Nightlife, Dave Wyzorik taking on Mad Dog, John Breen. And driving up to the starting line, Rod Litzow in USA 1. A lot of power there. He's ready to go up against a man who's not quite accustomed to being in the semifinals, Ron Dennis.
That's right, Stan. Now, Ron Dennis, this is new for him going up against, especially going up against Litzow here in the semifinals. Now, he's been doing real good in that left lane, but I tell you what, he's going against Litzow. He might be a little bit intimidated here going against the chase. You can see right there, he's got all kinds of problems there in that lane. Now, he did real good in there earlier, and it seems like he had all kinds of problems, bouncing like crazy.
Easy win for Litzow. We got a problem here.
It looks like Leadfoot's got a little bit of a problem. Now, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get it started again. As we'll see right here, he just hits that last car in the first set of cars and just threw his nose way up in the air. And, of course, with the suspension not working quite right, he has a little bit of problems keeping it down on the ground.
All right, let's go down trackside. Mike Goss has Rod Litzow.
Well, Rod, you just told me it's really running good now. I see a lot of excitement in your eyes. You really love this, don't you?
Oh, man, the truck's running great. I finally got her dialed down to this track, and it's going to be fast. I'm going faster every time.
Now, Rich, this can't be good news for John Breen and Mad Dog. Of course, he's out of Jefferson City, part of the Breen Boys Racing Toys, and he'll be going up against Dave Wyzorik. The guy drives with his head out the door in Nightlife.
Yeah, he does that a lot every time he races. He's got his head out. Now, he does that so he can see a little bit better. Now, I've driven like that before doing exhibition runs, but never racing. But it seems like it's helping him pretty good here. He can see where he's going because he's got a nice straight run.
Good win for Dave Wyzorik in Nightlife.
Seems like Mad Dog might have had a little bit of problems there. His engine doesn't seem to be running real well. He can't get his horsepower up, and that gives Nightlife a chance to get a good lead on him before he hits that second set of cars. He takes it nice and smooth over the finish line to take the win.
Okay, Mike Goss has got John Breen. We'll find out what the problem was.
John, the engine just wasn't running right for you, was it?
Yeah, we just couldn't get it running, so I guess we're just going to call in our dogs and put out the fire.
Well, with John having them problems with his engines, Wyzorik didn't have any problems with his. And since he is in his lane that he likes, I hope he can keep that lane because he's going to be going up against Litzow in this next round in the finals. And let's see if he can keep that truck running nice and straight, and hopefully he won't have no problems with his engine.
Okay, let's go down. Mike Goss is Dave Wyzorik.
Dave, you're up against the defending national champion in the last race. What's going to be your strategy?
Well, I'm just going to try and take that first set the best I can and quit getting the bounce. I know he's been taking a pretty good bounce. He's got lane choice over me, so as long as I keep my same lane, I pretty much got it down. So I'm hoping that if I get it, I'll take the cars a little slower and then hopefully get him on the straightaway.
Well, Stan, when me and Litzow used to run together, and if I had the fast qualifying time, I would deliberately put him in the lane that he hasn't been used to running in. That gave me an advantage.
Well, let's go down to Mike Goss at trackside for his report on the finals.
Both drivers have it the way they want it in the finals here on the TNT Monster Truck Challenge. USA 1 is the fast qualifier, gets lane choice all the way through the competition. He prefers the right lane. Dave Wyzorik, he's been in the left lane. That's the one he likes. USA 1 will put him in that left lane. It ought to be interesting, but horsepower is going to win out on this track.
Well, Rich, it's time for the showdown in the border town. USA 1 up against Nightlife.
And they both got the lane they won, Stan. It's a great start off the starting line there. They both got a great hole shot. And it looks like Litzau's just going to take a little bit of a lead there because Wyzorek had a bad bounce into the first set of cars. USA 1 takes the win.
All right, good run for Rod Litzau.
It was. It's probably his fastest run tonight, Stan. But watch right here. Here's where Wyzorek takes a bad bounce. And Litzau just literally just passes him like he's standing still. And, of course, when they hit that second set of cars, Litzau is just literally flying in the air. And Wyzorek has a few problems, and he knows he can't win it, so what can he do?
Good run and win for Rod Litzau. Let's go down to Mike Goss at trackside.
Rod Litzau, a tremendous victory. You went way past the finish line. It was a fast race, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, you know, Dave's a hard runner, and we push it to the limit on when it comes down to the final run, and that's what we do, you know. Dave, you know, I knew if we come out the line, it's just a matter of those first set of cars, and you know, once you pull out of there, if you come out straight there, it's a good race.
Well, Rod Litzau proved tonight why he's the defending national champion.
And once again, congratulations to our winner, Rod Litzau in USA 1. For Rich Hooser, Mike Goss, and the entire crew, I'm Stan Rhodes. Join us next week for Trucks and Tractor Power on the Nashville Network. So long from Texas.